wasn't a particular Barbie. I think, wow, people are going crazy for somebody.
I mean, I think it's really, everybody has been going crazy for you guys all over the world.
Oh, is it Nicki Minaj?
The Barbie has arrived. The other Barbie.
I can't believe I just did that on camera. That was so embarrassing.
Why do you love Nicki?
I mean, her track on this album is unbelievable. Like, how could you take a track that already, like, was so ingrained in people's mind as one thing and, like, just make it the most amazing thing that we need for this movie, for this moment? And also, she's just like a badass. She's like, I bow and am grateful for and say nightly prayers to every woman who is out there being who they are unapologetically. It gives the rest of us courage, and I feel like she's one of them. And like, you gotta love Nicki.
Okay, easy. Missy Elliott, Tierra Whack, Rico Nasty. There's really no female rappers, dude. It's crazy. I don't.
Unless you want to go way back, we can go.
There's gotta be one more.
Lauryn Hill.
Oh, Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know how.
You still need one more?
Oh, and Nicki
Nicki Minaj.
Is that 4 or 5?
That's 5.
That was 5.
That's 5. Nicki's nice. Can we talk a little bit about Nicki? And it's like, it's crazy. It's like people don't want to give Nicki her props. Like people don't want to give Nicki her flowers. It's just like,
I don't know why this is a
why?
thing.
I don't know why. It's just like they want to put her over there on that side, and it's like we're all gonna be on this side, and then we're not gonna acknowledge Nicki. Nicki is nice.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
It really is.
And I've yet to understand. And I feel like she deserves a lot more for sure. Absolutely.
Good. I'm glad we agree on that.
And since I was like 13, I've been like the biggest fan ever. But yeah, definitely. When she said she quit music, I'm like, no, you didn't.
Me too. I said, Nicki, really? That's what you're going to do today?
And I'm very happy she didn't, because I see there's a lot of new material coming out, so that's cool.
Like, actually, last time I got pretty teary-eyed, this is going to sound really fucking funny, is I was in a car listening to Twisted Fantasy, Nicki's verse. Nicki's verse on Monster was so good. It just, like, emotionally, it was like, oh, shit. Like, that never used to happen to me either, you know? But it's just like, whoa, it's when I find something so beautiful, like, and somebody might be like, Nicki Minaj verse, what the fuck are you talking about? But, like, man, like, just the way she said it, like, just what she was talking about, where she was in her career at that point. Like, you know, 50, what'd she say, 50K for a verse, no album out. This was mixtape Nicki on a fucking... on a song with 2 legends and murdered them. And everybody held their own, but like, come on. Like, we all remember that. And just the way she went on that verse was so amazing. I was like, God damn. Just like talking about her being fake, but my money ain't, and pocket full of cheesecake, and like money so tall that my Bobby's gotta climb it. Like, I don't know. It's just such imagery. It was incredible. But anyway, I don't know what the fuck Nicki Minaj has to do with Interstellar. But
they both made you cry.
Yeah. But that's funny. But that's what I think is something, I think it's beautiful. Like, I don't know. I'm not like, I don't be like randomly crying and shit, but if something really moves me, man, I'm not ashamed.
You know, what song do you want to hear on 107.5 The Taylor? Because basically, you're the program director. Rich Davis is behind you, but right now, I mean, it's your radio station. So if we could play one song for you right now on 107.5 The Taylor, what would it be?
Can I play album cuts?
Anything you want to hear.
Okay, I want to hear Nicki Minaj Superbass.
Oh, I love some Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Her Majesty.
Her Majesty, I love that.
Yes, do you like that?
I love that. That's great.
Okay, well, introduce it. It's your radio station.
Very cool. Well, this is a song that is an album cut off of Nicki Minaj's album, and I've been listening to it on repeat, and I really freak my friends out because I can recite every single lyric to the rap. So this is Superbass by Nicki Minaj.
Awesome. Superbass by Nicki Minaj on 107.5 The Taylor. Taylor, you wanted to hear that song. Now, you just said that you can kind of just sing every word of that song, and she's a really good rapper, as we just heard. Well, we're going to play it. Like, it's going to edit, you know.
I'm not doing it right now.
You're not going to do it right now?
No. That's for the car.
Come on. No,
but
okay.
Just picture it.
Well, close your eyes. Put your hands over your eyes right now. Pretend you're in your car. Come on. You have a wild imagination like I do, so come on. Do it.
I said,
do it.
Excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, my, like Pelican Fly. I mean, you're so shy and I'm loving you, Ty.
Oh, everybody, Taylor Swift. T-Swizzle. There you go. I love it.
Uh-oh.
You're a little red. You said uh-oh, like why?
Uh-oh. Well, you know, I just rapped a cappella very badly, but it's a good enough song, so I'll do it.
Well, Nicki Minaj is my favorite new artist in the past couple of years, and Superbass is like my favorite song of the year completely. So the fact that Nicki's here today is also really exciting. It's just another cool thing that makes this day special.
What is your relationship like with Nicki Minaj?
Oh my God, the best. I love her so much. She's my actual sister. She's so funny. I love that bitch so much. It's crazy.
What was that defining moment in your relationship where you're like, okay, I'm friends with you forever?
I mean, we've been through so much together. Like, we've done a lot of hectic award shows together. We've done a lot of like crazy video shoots together. And like, there have been times where like we'll be anxious or something and I'll be like, bitch, let's go. I was like, we're cute as let's just nail this and get out of here. Like, let's go, you know? And like, we've just been there for each other. Like really, actually, like on some real shit, she'll reach out and blah, blah, blah. If she sees something going on, like she'll, you know, we take care of each other.
It's cool.
And it's super hard to find people like that in the industry. I don't have many friends that I've met this way, like through this. I mean, like I've known you 7, 8 years, 9 years.
Yeah.
Everyone I am close with is somebody that I have with me for life, like from home.
It's really cool.
I mean, like like her and Troy, we've become really close. But like, it's such a rarity. I love them and Fro.
It's the second time performing. You and Nicki Minaj performed twice together here, right?
Yeah.
Why y'all got such good chemistry together?
I don't know. I love her. I really genuinely love her. I feel like we have a very strong sisterhood. And I'm very excited about this single. I'm very excited about this performance. And I adore her. I adore that woman.
Recently found out that Nicki Minaj is
Yes.
confirmed. Oh my God.
I'm so excited, yeah.
So that is definitely...
I love her so much.
Well, I was going to say, that is one dangerous woman.
Hell yeah. She is the epitome of a dangerous woman.
To me, and it was a pleasant surprise because, you know, it's one thing when you get an artist that you respect to reach out, but then it's also great when it's an artist that you respect and it's a family member, and she also is one of the West Indian cultural significance and descent. So she understood exactly what I was trying to capture as a feeling in this song, with the Jamaican dialect and the patois. So she, being Trinidadian, she understands how to incorporate that and make that feel the way it's supposed to feel and become a marriage with the record. And that is the most important thing to me. And she's one of the few, if not the only female that isn't an actual West Indian artist that can do that. So I thought it was important that she not only did it because it was an opportunity for me to have her on my record, but I thought that it was a great opportunity for her to display that ability that she has, just to show how diversified she is. You know what I'm saying? She's incredible.
Now, did she twerk it a lot in this music video?
Oh, she definitely turned up with the twerking to the trillionth power. I don't think any of these people that you thought you seen a good twerking performance from is going to add up to what Nicki put down in this video. I ain't going to lie. I'll bullshit you not. She got busy.
Now, did you touch her booty? Because I know she's popping it. Right?
I mean, you're going to have to see when the video drop. I can't tell you everything right now. You know what I'm saying?
Fucks up the whole game. It just completely destroys the game.
Man, hold on, wait. I just thought of something. I want to take this time out right now to give a shout to my bae, Nicki Minaj. Sweetheart, I'll be home tonight. We'll figure this shit out, how we're gonna deal with this publicly. Ooh. Yo, Boston, how many people in here want me to date Nicki Minaj?
She said no. She's like, no. It's like you against a whole bunch of other people. You lost already. It's like, she's like, no,
Hold on. So wait, one more time. Let me make sure so I can actually make this official. How many people in Boston want me to date Nicki Minaj? Well, goddamn it, me too.
All right, look. How many of y'all have had a couple drinks, 1 or 2, maybe?
Yo, hold Nicki, if you get this message, just text me later. We'll talk about it.
Whole show's about this. It's all about Nicki right now.
And sending me different ideas, and it really was mind-blowing, you know, to think, you know, she's a rapper, and then she has all these quirky melodies and lyrics. That's what I really loved. And then she started sending me these incredible ballads, and it just made me say, what the heck, you wrote that? It blew my mind, and it really made me have a different respect for her as an artist, not only a rapper but a writer. Just overall, she's really talented, and she's talented beyond what people know. You know, they know her for her quirky.
Because for a while there wasn't no female rapper, and then there was one female rapper that dominated for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? And she did pretty good. She's and been still dominating. So now it's like rappers at all. Like it's like.
Now, Nicki Minaj, someone that you've worked with, is being honored. Video Vanguard.
She deserves it.
Absolutely, of course. Are you going to be right there cheering her on?
Absolutely.
Do you know what she's going to be doing tonight? I mean, since you two know each other.
I do not know what she's doing tonight, but she definitely deserves it. She is a lyrical genius, and she's so talented, so I'm really happy for her.
Oh, it's going to be great.
What are you excited to see tonight?
Tonight, of course, I'm excited to see Nicki. She's performing. I'm still learning how to talk, so that's new. But yeah, I'm excited to see Nicki.
So, what favorite Nicki song? What's the Nicki song? If you had to listen to just one, what would it be?
Well, first of all, I got to promote my girl, So Freaky Girl. But my top Nicki song is Blazin'.
Yeah, why is that?
It shows her rap ability. It's amazing.
The last time we spoke, you talked about how much you love Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
She is being honored tonight. Video Vanguard.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to? What do you know about this?
You know, I've never seen Nicki in person, so I'm about to fangirl. Like, I'm staying the whole award show, whatever. Very well deserved, and I'm excited to be here and witness it in person.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope you run into her. You're going to have a moment.
Lights out. Are you willing? What of a real gangster with a bad beat that came from Sri Lanka. Yeah, I'm in a time that kind of welcome. You can be the king, but what's the queen? This is what you live for. Tell me nothing. I peas in the she look so good. I peas in the truck. Peas in the truck. Bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. I peas in the truck.
Off, Nicki Minaj is being honored. Video
Beautiful,
Vanguard.
beautiful.
What's your favorite thing about her as an artist?
What I love about Nicki Minaj, she's fearless. And she's a leader. She doesn't, she does what she want to do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Congratulations. She deserves this award. I've been blessed to work with the great Nicki Minaj a few times.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can work with her again. I haven't seen her.
We'll see.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
Performance tonight. I'm so excited to see Nicki, obviously. I'm a massive Nicki fan. I mean, that woman is my mother, my icon. I worship her. But I'm excited to see everybody.
This girl named Nicki, I guess you could say she was the rap queen. I met her in the studio lobby, but her booty looked bigger in the magazines. She said, B, will you jump on this song of mine? How could I resist when I heard little Nicki rhyme?
It was like, I want to put a verse on it. Then Nicki heard it. I mean, I had tried to get Nicki on Do It Like a Dude, and that never happened. So like 4 or 5 years later, it's like, just to be sent it. I didn't even know she was going to like really do it.
Yeah.
And they sent me a verse and I cried.
That's
Out
big.
of tears of joy. I was like, it's so good.
What's he called it? Releasing Bang Bang.
I mean, bang bang. I know you want it. I love it. I'm also obsessed with Nicki Minaj. What is she like?
She's lovely. Really hard-working, sweet, very focused. We got on really well. Every time she did an English accent, I did American. She was like, oh my God, you look great. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. So we kept swapping accents, which was fun. But no, she's brilliant. Both of them are. And we had so much fun opening. We all felt the pressure, you know, to open the VMAs. I think they were scared, which made me feel a little less scared, you know?
And then I want to talk about this because I always tell everybody that Instagram is like the tool to everything. And you did it with Nicki Minaj for your song and it worked. So I need you to crack the code. What's the best way to slip into someone's DM to get a response?
You know what? Like everybody says like all the time, I'm going to send a DM and nobody's going to answer, but I'm going to try it. Try because that worked for me. I just one day realized that Nicki, she started following me on Instagram and she started like leaving messages in my pictures. And I was like, oh my God, Nicki Minaj is comment in my pictures. So who am I? Like what? So I sent her a DM. Hey, let's do a song. And she said like, yeah, I love what you're doing. So we started like sharing songs. And then I sent her Tusa one day. And at that same day, she came back with her verse, Crazy, with a part in Spanish. And right now I think is a song for my generation, huge for her too. It's the first most streamed female collaboration in the world.
I love that video. How did you guys come up with the concept for the visual? What was going through your mind when you planned out what that video might look like?
The first thing that I thought is that the video has to be like pink, because if I think in Nicki Minaj, I think like in the pink color.
Right.
Like, you know, like that color represents her and represents like us as a woman, as a like dedicated person. I want the video like look feminist, like super fancy, elegant, but with flow, and we just put all those details to make it look like a diamond video. And she loved the idea, and we met that day, like I was in that table thinking like, oh my God, that's Nicki Minaj, shooting a video with Karol G, like what the bro? I was like completely dying, and she was so nice. She came like into the place, like just saying like, hey Karol, you have to teach me Spanish. I want to like perform the song, like singing the chorus in Spanish, and it was so great. Like yeah, everything was so perfect at that time.
You answered my next question too, because I was gonna say, man, how did she get those Spanish bars in there? Because she was killing it in a whole different language. That was so dope.
You know what? When she sent me, like I was crazy about like she did something in Spanish, and I told her like I think this is going to be like the most important part, because my community, like my Latina community, they're going to feel like super happy to have Nicki Minaj singing in Spanish. And the thing that she said in Spanish like became like an iconic phrase or iconic word in our community, and it's huge. Like she did it, I didn't ask for it, and she did it, and she killed it.
Amazing streaming stats, but the song itself has been absolutely massive. Why do you think that song struck such a chord with people all over the world?
In the first place, I think like if I speak about the music, like I think the violins in the beginning of the song, there is something with them like people really loves when they hear it, they listen to it like in the first time. But I think like I'm super like a vibey girl. And I think like everything came so special and so natural with this song. Like one day I just noticed that Nicki Minaj was following me on Instagram, and she started like leaving comments in my pictures, and I was like, oh my God, Nicki Minaj is leaving me comments. So I tried to just DM her like, hey, I admire you so much. You're like a big girl, like a big inspiration for everybody. Let's do a collaboration.
And I was surprised. She said, yes, let's do it. So we started like trying to find the song, and I sent her Tusa, and she was crazy about it. She was that crazy that day she sent me, like in the same day that I sent her the song, she recorded and she sent me back. And 1 month later, we were in LA, like shooting the video. Everything was so organic that I think like people can feel it when they listen to the song. Like, I don't know, it was very, very special. Like maybe one of the most special collaborations in my life, because it was very surprising and so beautiful and so happy, everything. So yeah.
Obviously, like her contribution to the song is pretty full on. Like she doesn't hold back with what she said. When you first heard that, were you like, whoa, like she's really gone there?
Yeah, I was super surprised because she started her verse in Spanish. So I was like, oh, girl, okay, you can do it. You sing Spanish. And I think that was the most like amazed part for my people, because when they listened to her in Spanish, they were like, oh my God, Nicki Minaj is singing in Spanish. And they feel in her verse, I think like, my people felt like Karol G. And I was still care about like what I'm going to do, like literally the Latin industry. I'm going to sing in Spanish to make them feel like closer to me. And I think it worked a lot. And the verse was so amazing. And in her verse, she says like, it's me and Karol G. And I was dying because she said my name in her verse, like literally dying that day.
Now, how terrifying is Nicki Minaj in real life?
Oh my God, not at all. She's so lovely. She's the sweetest. She came to our set and she was so fantastic. She was so prepared. She was so dynamic. She delivered literally like this, like immediately. She just delivered. And we were like, right on. And she was so sweet and she was so humble and really just, she had come flown in the night before from some award show, went straight to set, got ready and came to set. Like she was all business. Yeah, she was amazing.
What's her bum like in real life?
Well, you know, I don't know if I need to be commenting on that. She's a beautiful woman, I'll tell you that. She's dead, stunning, drop dead gorgeous. So beautiful.
Thompson and Nicki Minaj always said that you ladies were giving them advice, and really they were so thrilled to be their first films working with you guys.
Yeah.
So how do you think they did?
Oh my gosh. Well, Nicki Minaj, I didn't really get a chance to work with her, but she would always refer to me as the lady. She's like, lady, that lady. But I didn't care because I love her so much. I was like, oh good, she called me lady. She looked at me.
Nice. He said I can call him nice. And we talked about Real People. What are the chances that on Real People we can get a little remix with Nicki and Eve on the track?
Oh wow, man, that would be a dream come true. You know, they would have to let me know that they wanted to rock, and we extend that baby.
She's one room over, so I'm gonna make this happen. Okay?
All right, make it happen.
Okay.
You might get some producing credit.
Nicki Minaj also in the film. What was that like working with Nicki?
Great, you know, she's serious about acting, and you know, she does great in the movie. You know, she was a charm to work with, and you know, I can't wait for people to see her character in this movie.
Overflow. Yes, I love that. And Nicki Minaj, you collaborated with her on that. And tell people how you got to know each other.
You know what? Through social media. Social media is absolutely amazing. And, you know, God is connecting people through social media. And one day she just reached out to me and she told me how much that my ministry had blessed her life. And then she did a tweet to 90 million followers saying, Tasha, when you get ready, send me that album and I'm going to do 16 bars on a song for you. And here you have it.
And then she did that.
What a lot of people don't know about that is that Nicki and I have relationship. About 4 years ago, I did Celebration of Gospel on BET, and Nicki sent out a tweet saying, hey, who is Tasha Cobbs? Your ministry just really blessed me. And then fast forward about a year and a half later, literally about once a month, Nicki was on my Instagram liking pictures, like, is this the real Nicki Minaj? You know? And so finally she sends me a message in my DM and she says, in case you haven't noticed, I am in love with your ministry. And I responded to her and I told her thank you. And from that moment on, about a month later, she reached out to me and said, is it okay if I have your number? And from then on, we would text each other and I would tell her I'm praying for her. She would write me back and say, hey, this is what's going on right now and I'm praying for you. She really has a great relationship with God. You know, Nicki grew up in a Christian home, and sometimes we can judge people according to their outward appearance, and we never know what they're going through on the inside or what situation is keeping them where they are. And so she said to me one day when she knew I was recording, she sent me a message on Instagram in front of millions of people, and she said, Tasha, when you finish with this song, send it to me. I'm gonna put 16 bars on there. And so of course the pressure on me now, like, you just told 90 million people you want to be on my album. Yeah. So I heard the song, I'm Getting Ready. And I knew that she was aware of the song. She had told me how much she loved it. And I felt like this was a song that really spoke to her. And so I sent the song to her and she immediately responded and said, yes, I was hoping this was the song that you would send me. And she said, this is the first time I've ever put my relationship with God on display, and I would love to do it on your album. And you know, a lot of people gave backlash about it, but they didn't know the backstory behind it. And it's not that I just reached out and said, hey, Nicki, would you be on my album? It came out of relationship. And who am I to say, no, you can't praise God on my album?
That's right. And I had to bring it up because that story's like getting old. That is one of what's my second favorite on it. Have you heard that song, I'm Getting Ready? I love it. And Nicki did her thing too.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
Now in the past, you worked with Nicki Minaj, and it was before she blew up. How did that come about?
I was in Atlanta recording with several different producers. I was also recording for the Gucci Mann mixtape or project, and we spoke about Nicki, and I was telling him how much of a fan I was. So he connected us, and Nicki was in the studio with Juicy J, Gucci, and I stopped through and I played her a song called Ponytail that I was actually in the midst of recording. So she heard the demo version, and I let her know about the mixtape and the project it would be on, and wanted to know if she wanted to get on it and hop on it. So I sent it to her via email, and she sent it back 2 weeks later. So it was really awesome to have her, you know, two empowered females on a very sexy track.
Could we see something from you guys in the near future?
Well, that's all dependent upon the business, you know. If you're signed to a major label, they charge quite a lot to establish a feature or lock down a feature. You know, it's not always, hey, can you jump on this song? You have to go through several different entities to even lock that down, and then you also have to get clearance and maybe pay an incredible fee. So hopefully, yeah, but it depends.
Something that people were talking about was you and Nicki Minaj's VMA performance.
Yeah.
You guys have a great connection on stage. What's your relationship like with Nicki?
Oh man, me and Nicki, you know, since Lil Freak, you know, it's been a great artist relationship. You know, every time, you know, I bring her a record or an idea, and the first time it was Polo, and he brought her to me. And, you know, after we made that connection, I was just waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right song, and also too, you know, keeping my line open as well in the event that she ever felt like that was something that she wanted to try. And when I played her, she came to give it to you. She had actually worked with Pharrell and had already kind of started that dialogue because she was working on her album, but she loved it. And there was no question. She was like, I'm on it. Just give me a couple of days and I'll get it over to you. And she did it. She showed up.
Did you guys feel that extra urge to kill it? I know she had her little malfunction earlier in the show.
Yeah.
Did you guys like come back out with that extra urge, like, no, we're gonna kill this one?
We didn't really talk that much, you know. We spoke, I think, in rehearsals the day of.
Oh wow!
But leading up to it, we didn't have a lot of time. But thank God that she's such a professional that she's able to, you know, fall in and understand exactly how to take her place. And I think I made it easy enough for her. I just said, toot that booty up right here. and I got it.
We have had so far have just been crazy. They've been, it's such a typical word, but it's just been magical. Like, it's been something special. And, you know, I feel like the fans have always wanted to see she and I rock together because, you know, I did a song on her album called I'm Legit. And then she returned the favor. And I think the fans are just, like, super turned up. They're so ready for it. I'm so ready for it because the record, the energy of the record is so dope. And it's really for the ladies. And Nicki just, she killed the verse. Like, I put on Twitter, I was like, murder was the verse that she gave me because she literally murdered it. Like, she got that throwback or that thing she do that's so special. She went in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, again, she was super excited, and maybe she wasn't supposed to say, but sort of the anecdote that she gave us, she was like, well, you know, Ciara sent me this one record, and I did it. We knocked it out.
Yeah.
And I was so excited, and we did another one. And I think I'm going to be on there twice, is what she told us.
It's looking like it. Yeah, she's actually finishing up one now that's really, it's a monster, too. But it's so weird. I hate blowing up the songs like that or trying to big them up, but it just is what it is. Like, it feels good. The energy's right. The records that she's doing are just like, it only makes sense for her to do those records that she's doing, so it's real dope.
The biggest thing that I respect about Nicki Minaj, she definitely has a strong sense of who she is as a woman, what she wants to do. She doesn't really necessarily like get pushed around, and I feel like that's obviously something that we can admire.
Time is over. When I spit bars, my mixtape bring all the boys to the yard. All the boys want Nicki, all the boys want mine. All the boys say they let me, yeah, they let me long.